if there was no war in Somalia, all of you would be in Somalia. You will not have a luxury to come to America. You will not have a luxury to get the education in America. So do not waste your time. Do not waste your life thinking that you are alien to this world. No. Or to this country. No. Don't think that. Think like an American. Because you are here, you're living here. This is your country. Don't say that you don't belong here. Because if you don't belong here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would have never put you here. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He put you in this world, in America, for a reason. The reason is to spread salam, peace.
My name is Abdul Alim. Profession-wise, I'm doing Information System Securities, bachelor's, and we're working in a community for about 8 years. We have a lot of projects that we are doing these days, and a lot of project includes feeding the sick and the homeless people, and we have a lot of projects in terms of community-wise. We are trying to shape the community in which that we are going out and we are teaching the community, especially the people who are not aware of Islam, what the true Islam is. Because Islam is being portrayed in the media in a different ways that is out of proportion completely. So our job in a sense is to, as a community, to come out there, teach people about Islam, what real Islam is, how the Muslim lives.
How many ibadat have I done? Is my iman is elevated or no? Have I finished Quran? Have I said the Taraweeh? Did I pay charity? Evaluate yourself.
There's a couple of projects that are running around the community, mostly like a social work projects that we have, in which we go out there, we help the Muslims and non-Muslim families to obtain houses and feeding the needy, providing food and shelter for them.
Even though we come to the Western country, we still have this backwards mentality. We have to snap out of it. We have to get ourselves educated. We have to excel into the technologies. We have to do whatever we can in order to do what? When it comes back to what? To help the Muslim Ummah. To help our brothers and sisters.
Of course, there's a lot of things that happens, a stigma towards Muslims, that whenever you see a person with the beard or with the hat, with this, weird clothing that's kind of alien to this country. And a lot of people think, because they are watching, news, just the people like I Love, Fox News. So these are the people, they have no idea what real Islam is. So they kind of get freaked out. Our job, our purpose is to go out there, teach them about Islam, that we Muslims are not terrorists, we do not do any act of terrorism, we are just a peaceful people just living among the society. So our message in the terms to the other people, to the non-Muslims, is that we Muslims and Islam, there's two different things. You cannot combine all these things together. Islam is a way of life. A Muslim can act however he wants to act. But for us, if we follow the guidelines of Islam that is supposed to be, then it shapes a Muslim into a better Muslim.
People should feel safe with us. Today people don't feel safe with us. The first thing you will ask, we were doing a survey. We were asking people. We said we're going to tell you one word, and whatever comes to your mind, you tell us. We said Muslim, they said terrorist. Subhanallah.
Everyone has a different way of treating, just like if you go to an airport. Right now they don't have an education towards Muslim. They don't know how many times they pray. They don't know how they dress. They don't know how they look like. According to them, a Muslim with the beard is a dangerous Muslim. Well, when we go out in this, malls and buying the groceries and stuff like that, and anywhere you go, I mean, pretty much I dress the way I'm dressing right now, with my hat on, with my, big, jilbab on and stuff like that. I go out there, people give me a funny look, what is this guy wearing? They don't know who I am, so they need to get to know me. So when they come in, they're walking in front of me, or passing me by and stuff like that. They look at me. I just give them a smile, just like, how you doing, stuff like that. So it opens up, like, okay, this guy wants to talk, or that you make other person comfortable towards you to talk. So we trying to that alienation that we have among the society, among the culture. We're trying to break these differences. And this is how we're going to do it, by interacting with people. Once we start interacting with people, then they will know exactly what Muslim is, what Islam is. You know, they have to know what Islam is. Forget about the Muslims. Muslims are just a person. They need to know what Islam is in order to understand Muslims. Every human is different. They think different. For me, I might have a different perspective than anyone else. But the perspective of Islam has to be same, and it is same. So we have to educate people. So when they look at me, they might give me a funny look, but hey, listen, that's okay. You know, it's not that big of a deal. They will get used to it. They will come around, they will look at you, they will listen to you. So we are not only doing things just for Muslims. I and my friends that we work with, we're all doing stuff for everyone else. If there's anyone else who need help, and we know that there are a person who needs help, we go out there, we help them. So this is the way that we work. Islam does not only mean to go out and only help the Muslims. Islam is a way of life that teaches you to go out and help the human beings, you know. If you want to serve God, you have to serve the human beings first. So this is our idea, this is our ideology.
على أعقاب قرن مضى وعلى أعتاب قرن جديد ما زلنا نرسل أصواتنا عبر الأثير فيسمع صداها القريب والبعيد معبرة عن هويتنا